Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. So, Fish Tales, March 7th, 2025. I gotta talk about my day with our frickin' fish, Goldie. I swore the thing was gonna die by now. And he's like, nope, not me. And now, anyway, we'll get back to it. So what happened today? So, our filter has been fighting with this plant. There was this floating plant and the filter kept sucking it into the filter and I had to go in and clean it and whatever. And I don't know, pretty sure I told you guys about Sammy the snail. Worst pet that I have ever gotten in my life. It just multiplies. It multiplies by itself. And it only had a few for a while, and then there were like 20. And anyway, and they loved this floating plant because my dumb butt got rid of the thing that weighed it down. Anyway, so I take that out and I'm like, I'm so sick of like trying to clean it and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get rid of the plant and I'll buy a new plant down the road. And then I started taking out the stuff and I'm like, God, there's just so much muck, you know? And when I first looked at, the fish tank, it was really murky, but it was, I went a few days past when I switched the filter and scrub the glass, and I put in a bio tablet and all these things, right? So I'm like, what is going on? And then the fish's face is like in the freaking plant, like trying to breathe. And I'm like, dude, get out of the plant. You're choking yourself. And I thought he was stuck. So I take him out, and then he like floated to the bottom and then was like stuck where his face was like to the ground and his tail was up. And I'm like, the fish died. And I'm like waiting for him to do the floaty thing, and he's not. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I'm going through all the things that I normally would do to clean out the tank a little bit. And it's still nasty. And the tank was hot. It had a funky smell to it. And then I realized that the snails, they weren't floating to get away from my hand like they normally do. They were dead. And I'm like, what is going on? The filter died. And why? Why did the filter die? The filter died because freaking a snail got stuck in it. Like there was muck and stuff, and it must have been like either in an egg sac or something like that in the muck, and the muck got stuck in the tubey part and it jammed up my freaking filter. But it took me forever to figure it out. And Nana has bonded with the fish. Her and Goldie are like this. And we were having a bad morning anyway, and she was like, this is a sign, and she was like, well, you've been wanting to oh man, I gotta sneeze. God bless me. Anyway, she was saying, you were looking to have some kind of pet sitter come to the house to take care of the fish, because once a week you really have to at least take care of the filter. You have to take the filter out. You gotta, if there's any muck or anything like that, you gotta kind of wash it out. And so I'm like, yeah, but I felt bad because Goldie's little gills were like still trying to breathe, and I'm like, I can't. I gotta save the fish. I felt horrible. I felt like the worst pet parent ever. And I know there's somebody in the fish community that was like, yeah, and you should. Listen, this fish was dying at the Petco, and it was black and it was sad. I didn't think it was gonna make it. And it was like a very muted yellow underneath the black, and then all of a sudden it started shedding, and this little tiny goldfish is now a freaking carp. And the reason why it doesn't have goldfish friends is because it's so freaking big that it will eat something. It will eat its friends. Fish are food, not friends for Goldie, so. Anyway, I am now drenched. Now, of course, I should have changed, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to change anyway. So I'm in my, what I call my night clothes. I have like house dresses, and this one was like a goddess maxi dress, okay? The whole front of me is soaked, and I'm trying to save the fish, and I'm trying to figure out how to take apart the filter because I've never had to since I've had the fish. And there was a painter that stopped by and wanted to do an estimate on the house. So Nana goes to answer the door, and guy's like, hi, he talked to my dad, and he's here to do an estimate. And Nana's like, well, I don't know what he's doing here. So here comes me, soaked, trying to save fish. Trying to tell the painter, yeah, come on and do your estimate, go around. I'm sorry, I'm doing the fish tank. Like, they had muck on me. Anyway, fish is doing fine because I got the snail out of the filter, and it was so much stuff got into this little tiny space of a filter. But I was on Instacart. I was on Instacart trying to figure out how to fast ship PetSmart another filter because I had to go pick up Little Bro, and there just wasn't enough time for me to go up there and then go wait for Little Bro, and I'm like, by that time he's gonna be getting out of school, and then the fish is dead. What do I do? So he's doing okay. He's swimming around. I put in some extra filtered water and did all the things. And I decided I'm going to buy another 10-gallon tank and then start that from scratch. And then put Goldie in that. And then just dump the old tank and then scrub it out and then start from scratch again. And hope to God there are no snail eggs hiding in the crevices or anything. I don't know what I'm going to do with Sammy, because Sammy's looking sick too, but Sammy might be dead. I couldn't find him. I wasn't sticking my hand. There's this one like pile of leaves and muck that I don't want to touch. So that is for another day. I really didn't think that it was going to turn that fast because it didn't look like that a couple days ago. It didn't. And I've been nursing my my vaccine arm because I got 2 shots for this trip, and I still have to take more medicine, so fingers crossed. But yeah, so that was my fish tale, and I just wanted to document it so that, you know, when we're talking about Goldie the goldfish at, you know, many years from now, I can be like, I got a video. So hope this made you laugh. I don't know what else to do with the goldfish. If you have any ideas on how to maintain a fish tank for about a month, that I'll have people be able to feed the fish, but I don't have anybody to take care of the tank. If you have any tricks, tips, tools, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.